Over at Wealth Dynamics. I hope you're having a good day today. Want to come at you real quick with my end of day rant, and I want to talk to you about systems versus hype. Systems versus hype. Now, I'm a business owner. That's one of the things I do. I own a business. I own a company called Wealth Dynamics, and I'm a very systems-oriented person. Okay? And so today I spent probably 2 hours building systems. Okay, building manuals, building policies, building things that are going to run my business for me so I actually can have a business. Okay, but that's not what I see a lot online, okay? And I don't see a lot of people doing that. I see a lot of people, and I want to preface this, there's nothing wrong with promotion. You guys know I promote more than anybody else. But if there's nothing backing it, dude, you don't have a business. If it literally is just hype, like just excitement and emotions and motivation, there's nothing behind it. One of the things that I do is I help people build wealth, okay? And I don't care how motivated you are. If you can't use systems, you're going to fail. The most motivated individual in the world is going to fail. Because at the end of the day, like, your motivation is not going to serve you when you need a system, when you need leverage, okay? Like, when you can't do it by yourself and you bring in other people, your motivation is not going to make them competent. This is the problem with most multi-level marketing companies. You have a bunch of motivated idiots running around. You don't have anyone that's competent. There's no system in place. Okay, and a system is not a concept. A system is literally a documented step-by-step recipe. Checklists, like actual descriptions, things that you do, explanations, advice. So I put together some systems for my sales team tonight, and it's the most in-depth I've ever gone on systems. Okay, it's all broken down in a checklist. Literally, I drew pictures, like, here's what you do, and I drew pictures going from each spot. I put descriptions for each one. I included my own advice. I included supplements for them to look at. I included descriptions of those supplements. I included our company policies. I included so much. It's probably a 200-page document, just like the manual on how to do sales at Wealth Dynamics. Okay, and I don't brag about the thickness of it. I'm saying that's a system, guys. Like, if I'm not there and somebody's like, okay, well, how do you do a demo? They're going to be able to turn to the system and go figure out how to do that. Motivation will not help that person. They need a system. Okay, so what I want to share with you is my rant tonight is you got to build systems. Okay, if you're trying to succeed, you need to put together an actual system to make it like scalable. And like, you're going to go through different phases in your life with your finances, or maybe it's a business where at first you're like barely making it. And then finally you start seeing some income and you start seeing some success. Like, at that point, you're actually able to survive, right? Like, it's not even success. You're just not dying. And if you want to get past the survival stage into the expansion stage, that only comes through systems. Okay, like, expansion means that every single week you made more money than you spent. Every single week the machine kept on churning. Every single week you got more organized than you were the week before. Okay, those are all of the things that you need to be thinking about and focused on in order to really succeed. Okay, because if you don't have those in place, you're not going to have success. You're going to have ups and downs. Like, early in my business, before I knew the importance of systems, basically I would have good weeks and I would have bad weeks. I would have good weeks, I would have bad weeks. And those good weeks and bad weeks, like, I couldn't figure out what was what. I couldn't figure out why one week was good. I couldn't figure out why another week wasn't good. And so I would just basically just go up and down all the time. Okay, I'd make 10 grand, I'd make nothing. I'd make 20 grand, I'd make 2 grand. And I did that over and over and over until I realized the reason why I wasn't succeeding, the reason why I wasn't winning, is because it wasn't something I could repeat, because I never documented the process. And trust me, I was motivated and I was focused, but that didn't help because I did not have a system. So guys, I hope that gives you something to chew on tonight. And systems are boring. I'm going to share that with you. The 2 hours I spent today doing systems building, it was boring as hell. Wasn't fun, wasn't exciting. I would have rather been out training or closing deals or doing something else. But that was the thing that needed to be done. Okay? So I'm going to share with you one of the last things here I'm going to tell you tonight before I sign off. If you're going to succeed long term, You have to get good at boring. You need to get good at mundane tasks that aren't exciting, but they work and nobody else wants to do them. Because most people that fail, they don't fail because success is hard. They don't fail because it's difficult to make money. They don't fail because it's hard to save or invest. They fail because they get distracted, and they fail because they get bored. And the reason they get distracted and the reason they get bored is because they haven't embraced the mundane tasks. Okay, you ask any billionaire and they will tell you, yeah, I do the same things every day. Elon Musk will tell you, yep, I wake up at the same time, I do the same exact activities, I do them over and over and over, and I continuously do them until I expand and see progress. So guys, I hope that gives you some insight. I want to share really quick, if you're watching this, I am hiring. That's why I'm building systems. So if you're watching this tonight and you're like, man, this sounds awesome, maybe a little daunting, but I'm interested. I wonder what this guy does. I wonder what Wealth Dynamics is all about. We're hiring right now. So what I want you to do is, if any part of this rant resounded with you, I want you to go ahead and click the link in the comments for the careers page, and I want you to fill out the request, follow the instructions, apply to work with us. Right now I'm looking for a sales professional and I'm looking for an administrative assistant. And dude, we're gonna blow it up. Like, we're the #1 sales training team in Anchorage, Alaska, in the state of Alaska. We're one of the top wealth creation firms in the nation. We work with Cardone. We've got a ton of great stuff going on. So I want to have you on our team. Click on that link. Anyways, I'm going to sign out. Have a fantastic night. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later.